All right. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully that's loud enough. We are now going to get started with this. Sorry for the delay. Just trying out some new things with the computer, some audio. So we'll see if this works. Great. Hopefully it's loud enough for you. See if we got loud here. Check. That's my input. Okay, we're gonna get started on this. Again, sorry for taking so long. We've got to get our. I forgot to put up our instructions here. There we go. Let's see where we left off. Okay, we left off on bag number 9. And we do not want to have the bag. There we go. That way we can actually see what we're doing. We got BrickFella over here with the with his extra pieces. And then we got, let's see what we got in bag number 9. Looks like we've got our last minifigure left to come out. Nice little Hawaiian shirt. And he's got a double face. We'll put him on here so we can actually see what we're looking at. Little smirk. And a frightened face. And got continuing. Oh, we got some pants for him. That's good. We'll just sort these over to the side. Got some good metallic gold pieces. And we got a little hair going on. It's actually the same hair piece that I use on my minifig, except I use a dark brown color. Although my family keeps saying I have black hair, but I will argue that I don't. All right, let's get right into it here. We've got bag number 9 set up, and he's got, looks like he's got a roll in there, hot roll. Starting this off with a bracket. Okay, let's we can actually see what we're doing here. Sorry about that. We have that already. The click clicks, as I call them. Another dark brown bracket. Actually, it's not a. Is it dark brown? I think that's just regular reddish brown, orangish, reddish brown, and a red plate. So we need to put together this. Cover the sides, and that will give us and we're going to do it again with the bracket. This time we're going to add in a joint with the plate and another bracket. What else do we got in there? We've got 2 brackets. We have a 1x3 plate. That's 2x3. 2x2 plate. a gold tile, and a small bracket. So these will go together. And then this will go in the front. And the blue one's going to go right on top. And this will actually cover it over the front, so it kind of gives that a hidden look to that hinge there. This will go out the front. So this will cover, kind of distract you from that hinge. And that will cover up. I'm hoping this isn't a 2 times 2. It is not a times 2. Yellow plate, another 1x2 plate, another click click joint. Looks like that'll do it there. All we're doing here is just adding another layer. And then that's going to go right there on top. We got one axle, a half ball with a pin hole, yellow Technic connector, and a mini red axle or pin. And that. So we've always known when you see one of these, you're typically going to have this red pin because you're going to put something in there to lock it in place. So this will go through. And then the ball will actually, did I miss it? Yeah, there's 2 of them. Okay. So we're going to go through here. The nice thing about these particular ball pieces is it makes it, there's enough of an indentation that that pin actually hides, goes flush. My guess is so when you put a hinge on there of some sort, it's free flowing around that edge. And we're doing it straight out. Okay, because this is since it has the pin in the middle of that yellow piece, it doesn't have flexibility. And that's going to go out the other side. Next is going to be more down connectors, red ones. And the next set's going to have a lot of these gold pieces. You'll have 1. And then you have these little corner pie wedges. It is a red slope. And a mini bracket. And that's just going to cover up the whole sides. So that way you can, the future part of this will be covering this entire piece, which I don't even know where this goes to yet. I Actually, I have no idea. I don't know if this is going to go in the head. Oh, this might go on the head. These two pieces here might give you some head motions. There is Technic pinholes on the top, but I'm not certain quite yet. This will go together. Flip this around. We have yep. And then we have I missed out putting these out earlier. Full slope there and a plate with a handlebar. That's going to go inside of it. Point outwards. I mean, who knows? This could go. No. We'll find out. And the down mini bracket. Oh, it's an upside. That's an inverted slope. The wedge. And another one. Is that one or two? Just one. And the handle. There we go. So we put the gold piece in here. That's going to cover up that. And then this. Flip this over. Or no, this way. And that's where this is going to come into play. And this will. Yeah, I have no idea at this point. And this is going to connect just behind that one. Couple the studs. We have this slope, two of them actually. A gold, oh, that's a slope. Two of them, yep. And then one long. So we're going to build these up on the corners. These are going to go. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. I didn't see these on the instructions. They don't look so clear. I was looking for the same piece that, but it's two slopes. goes over the top. Some arms, the gold spoiler, another spoiler, and another arm. Oh, it's doubled up. Okay. But which way is that facing? Okay. That way it points inwards to that circle. And then we're doing the same thing, pointing up. So that will connect right in. Same one? Yes. Kind of gives you that creation, kind of a see if we can separate this a little bit more. There we go. Looks good. Oh, I didn't realize we still have the arms to build. Wasn't paying attention. These are arms. Let's set this down so we can actually see what we're doing. This is the left arm. We've got those yellow pins right there. That makes sense why we still have some joints to work on. Not bad. Got some extra shoulder movement, and it's very stiff. There we go. Huh. Just realized my daughter was playing with this stuff, and she dropped a heart right there on the toe, and then put the one of the bad guys' sword on the other toe. All right. Oh, sorry, BrickFella. I dropped your extra pieces. So that drops down, and then this goes up. So it kind of creates an illusion of. All right, let's do it again for the other side. Click, clicks, broke it, red piece. This time we're going the other direction. With the hinge, blue, yellow, let's see if I can. There we go. Perfect. Gold bit. What did I do? There we go. I'm not sure you can still hear me. Because I can't hear me. All right. I think I can keep this going. Again, I'm just trying out some new audio things, so I'm not quite fully familiar with it yet. Just making sure it's working so you can actually hear me and hear the music playing as well, so you're not just listening to my voice the whole time. There we go. See where we left off. We got the blue, we got the yellow, we got, no, we don't have the bracket. We have the gold piece, we've got the hinge piece, we've got those two brackets, and then the brown plate. Wonderful. This time we're going the yellows on the back side. That hides inside. Again, that will hide in there. Yellow plates, I know is coming up. Followed by the click clicks. Beautiful. And the click click is going to go on top of this one. Turn it around. We have the axle with the ball pieces. Small axle pin. And then the bracket that goes together. What goes on axle, and then we need the yellow piece because the yellow one's going to go through. And then that's going to go on. Set this up. Same thing. It's going to push through. Not quite going all the way through. There we go. And that's going to sit right inside there like that. Then we have the 4 red pin brackets. Which will go across the top on both sides. Again, give me a nice, great surface to run all the smelt stuff on the side. Studs on the side. Okay. Finish that part. We're going to move on to brown, and then I know we're going to have that and this. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's do this part first. And then this will go down the handlebars. Point the front. Basically what that's going to do is it's going to create, it's the wrong side. It goes on the side with the other hinges. It's a stopping point. So when you're moving the arm up and down, it's a place to hits. finish off the front here with some red and gold. We have that undersided piece. And with the handle. Really neat effect to put those there so you have a nice long portion to connect to. So it's stable all the way down, and it creates a nice smooth circle effect. All our stud pieces. All right. We've got 4 of those, 2 slopes, and then 2 of those, and then the long one. Looks like no extra pieces coming in this bag. Apply a little pressure to make that even. There we go. Hear that pop sound? That's just them lining up in place. Sometimes these are hard to really line up. It's a nice move of keeping that flow of an arm going all the way underneath. Actually, this goes this way. So you got all the way around the arm. And then we'll put this on. Actually, we're not there yet. Not quite. One more step ahead. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. 2 spoilers. 3 arms. Again, this is pointing outwards. We're going to put them as far out to the right, outside as we can this time. As we throw it on the ground. It's a perfect place for these arms. Just all on the ground. If I can find it. Same thing. But they're both going to go into the same thing here. Points inwards. There you have it. So that way it has some separation to it. And what we're going to do is bring it down here so we can see how it actually goes into place. push this back out of the way so we can actually connect it. Bend it back. Do the same thing on this side as we break it. Let's move that back up so we can put this back together. I am not doing a very good job putting this back together. It doesn't have any clips at the top, so there's no support. It's only on the side. Jeez, I am just breaking this thing left and right. Don't squeeze too hard. That's the key here. There we go. Arm is down all the way. So you have a nice little grouping there. Looks good. On to bag number 10. More gold pieces. Good variety of yellows and reds. Some more heart pieces. Teal. Some ball joints. Do those work? They do. Okay, cool. Got a connector. Webbing, web type connector. I like it. Hey Ingrid, yes, this is live. Hello there. Thanks for hanging out. We're finishing up the Monkey King today. Monkey King Mech, Warrior Mech. I always get that wrong. So we jumping back into bag number 10. Got that clicked on, looks good after I broke it 4 times. Now we're going to build the arms, the rest of the arms, the forearms and the hands. Exciting. So this time we're going to do this twice. Since last time it wasn't a build 2 or build 1 and build the other one the other way. So let's do this at the same time. Sounds good to me. Whoops. Where'd you go? There it is. Yeah, my Lego room is basically my office, so it is nice and cool in here and quiet because this week BrickFella is not working. I've taken a vacation, so we'll probably trying to stream every day, knock out a few boxes of backlog, if maybe it's just a couple. So it'll be nice to knock. How do you like that food truck, Ingrid? Oh wait, you have it, but you haven't built it. That's right. Looks kind of neat. I like the big giant piggy on there. I haven't quite built my collection so big that I have to build another house for it. I'm still on the infancy of my rebuilding of collection that I'm still in one room. I have a few sets floating around the house, but they're just more decorative pieces. Had a great time this weekend watching the 72-hour streams across the world. That was quite an adventure. It was probably the first one I tried to jump in as many as I possibly could all 3 days. I need a basement as well. This West Coast life definitely hinders that. Thank you, earthquakes. Um, it could be a good thing, given that uh, more room tends to lead to, hey, let's buy more stuff. What do we got here? 12, 12. So these are all 12s. And they look to be a universal direction. Would that be accurate? Looks like it. Yeah, 72 hour. That was, as I posted a couple places, it was like a convention just from home. But yet you could chat, goof off, watch, um, attempt to spend money, get sniped on deals. I'm still a little bummed not getting the ship from Holland and Ballin, but hey, he won fair and square on that one. Very close, but he still won. No worries. I'm still building and just chatting it up. I do like the variety of bold colors in here. It's not Friends bold color, but the yellow and orange is nice. Not orange. I don't know my colors apparently. Yellow and my daughter probably knows this better than I do. Yellow and red. Um, but it kind of gives you that almost classic Lego feel, but yet refreshed. So what are those connectors? Or rounded slopes, I guess. Or these modified. I don't know what you call these actually. It's an ingenious thing to do is put these on the. Oh, I think I know what they're going to do with these. That's going to be brilliant. Because they have these ball joints and there's 2 ball joints there. My guess is that these will actually come together in a way that either will connect that way. Yeah, they'll probably have to connect this way. That just, I don't know. We'll find out. The joys of learning new techniques. We got that on there. Got some step downs. Are those different? Oh, these are different. Oh, that's kind of neat. You have these rounded slopes, but they're only one brick tall. I'm used to the like 1.5, 2 brick tall ones. That's a nice looking piece. And we got one. Is that the 5 one? Yeah, but we need 2 for each side. 1. 1. And we got the reds already. Yep. Yeah, I think all of the newer big sets, they'll probably introducing some new pieces. Wait, I forgot something. There is another red. That way it makes it even across the side there. Gives you that same look. It's basically the same thing as, it's not quite, because this connector piece is 1.5 stud, or is it full? Do we have a full stud here? Yeah, so it's 1 1/3. Not sure if you can see that, if it's even clear. So you have, where'd it go? So yeah, so you still have that one plate left to go. That's a piece for later. Yes, these are the forearms. We've already completed the like the bicep area, the upper arms. So now we are working on putting together. I'm still wondering how that's going to go together. I always like to look ahead, and well, not look ahead, but kind of anticipate what's coming up. More or less just to figure out if I understand their technique properly. Not just build just to build. I'm trying to learn, actually. I'm confused. Where does that go? Oh, it goes on the red. Okay. And that connects on top. Oh, I forgot that one. We don't need this. We already used right? No, we goofed up somewhere. It's before the green. Okay. I messed up. I'm losing my mind here. So no, that's right. So, oh, it's still on the, it's actually still on my guy here. Who is lurking? I don't know. Oh, okay, so that actually goes all the way in. No, it doesn't. missed. Oh, we missed a whole step in there. That's why. Yeah. Thought it was. I wasn't going crazy. I'm looking at these brown pieces, and so yeah. So these go down, and then we had a couple of these little pins. Well, there might be just my other devices lurking too, so. There we go. So how does that work? Does that actually? You can't do that unless it's holding it in place. Oh, I see what. I'm getting a little excited. My guess, maybe something's gonna go inside there to connect it. Okay, so we're not using those. That's actually pretty brilliant. So I don't know if you see this right here. So they put these pins in here, and you've got the holes, little axle holes here. They actually use those as a connecting piece. That way, it makes it a pretty solid connection. It's a good move. It's a really good move. I mean, obviously this isn't connected that strongly, but once we actually get it together, that'll be a good strong connection. Hey, no worries, Ingrid. I'll be here for a while. We've got arms to do, finish off. We've got a head to take care of, and then we also have that chest plate piece. And then the final bit is the big staff, which that really won't take long, but we've got another hour or so. And this all snaps together somehow. Like that. Huh. Now that won't fall apart. As I break it. Yeah. Don't squeeze so hard. That's the trick here. Next joint's going in. And that's where the connecting piece on the arms go. That makes sense. Let's see what else we got. We got the down 2. We need 2 of those brackets. And then some green, or teal rather. Oh, it's the slopes. And then 2 hearts apiece. Does this mean he wears his hearts on his sleeve? I'm sorry, if you're gonna watch, you're gonna get dad jokes periodically. That's just the way it is. But who knows? Maybe that was intended. Putting heart pieces on the sleeve. There we go. It's a step down there. I mean, it is a sleeve, and it's hearts. So, how can you not say heart on the sleeve? Okay, I beat that joke to death. Got some gold. Tile pieces coming in. 2 plates apiece. And then a couple wedges. So not just 2 there, there's 2 on each side. So there's going to be 4 each side. There we go. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry about that, Ingrid. The brown goes on the end to create that rounded piece. Look. Oh, did we get? Oh yeah, we did get 2 of them. Oh, for oh, to go to Lego store? No, you can just show up. If your store is open, the stores I've been to, as long as the mall is open, if it's in a mall, or if the store's if the store is open, you pretty much can just go in. There's no needing to wait. They may, depending on how busy the store is, they may make you stand out in line in the if it's in the mall, stand outside in the the main mall area. But no, you can literally just walk right in. Actually, I just went today, and that was I had to look at getting. I was a buddy of mine that actually works at the store told me that they had Barracuda Bay and the haunted house in stock. So of course, when I got there, the assistant manager told me that the Barracuda Bay sold out within 4 hours, and they had 8 in stock on Saturday. So yeah, I missed out on that deal. But they had one haunted house left. So I I will I will leave the answer to that a surprise whether I got it or not. That may or may not be a future episode. This is actually I've been to 2 stores. They're both in the Northern California region. The one I just went to is in the Sacramento area. We just found out today that they are closing. That's the Lego store, by the way. They are closing the malls again. So you couldn't ask for more perfect timing. So that is connecting. All right, let's get this connected here. So we've got connection number 1. Flip this around. How does this go? Oh, blue goes on top. And there goes the braking again. key thing is don't apply lots of pressure in one particular place. They did a good job, I will say. They did do a good job of actually um, creating a lot of tension so the arm doesn't inherently move when you don't want it to. So I can apply a lot of, other than these other joints here, but it's got a, I mean, you can put a lot of weight on there. For the most part, it's not going to completely fall down on you. Same thing with going outwards. And this joint is still one of my favorite joints so far. They used also another ball joint to create, it spins inside of its joint, and that's how it creates its tension. Just brilliant. Same thing again. This time, don't push on the pieces that break. I love it. This is one amazing looking mech, I will say. Sorry, Monkey King, don't want to hit you in the head. You over here above the tree. Alright. Let's see where we left off. Oh, no, don't want that. Hey there, Blitzkrieg. Thanks for following me. Appreciate it. Oh, cool. Commit away. As long as you enjoy watching Lego, I don't care what you want to do with yourself. Again, we're doing this 2 times in a row, so we're going to be building simultaneous hands. Well, he's actually lurking on Twitch. I'm actually simul streaming on YouTube and Twitch. We got the green plates. No, your chat's not broken, Ingrid. I have, like I said, I'm streaming on Twitch and I'm streaming on YouTube. So we've got basically a double chat going on. We've got those yellow snot pieces. There should be 2 of them. Yep. And then red plates. 1 piece. Since I'm relatively young to the, well, not young, young to the streaming world at least, I figured I'd dip my feet in both areas at least to begin with, just to see it out, feel it out, see basically see what services people are tending to work off of or enjoy off of. I've got friends in both areas, and there's definitely plenty of Lego community members in both worlds. Although I'm not a gamer in the sense of streaming purposes, I am a Lego builder. I figured streaming on Twitch would be a great place. There's plenty of people in there that stream exclusively on Twitch. And it's kind of a fun area to play in as well. YouTube is alright too. You have there's definitely a large community on YouTube, hence the 72-hour stream. But when you have different services like Streamlabs or StreamYard, OBS, all the different services. Well, OBS is more of a software program, but or just stream off your phone. Oh, you can't really. Well, sort of. How does that work? Oops, sorry. Oh, okay. So that's the hands. That's the part that goes into. And then we build the claws twice. Oh, there's 3 of them. All right, how many do we need though? 1, 2, 3 for there. 1, 2, 3 for that guy. 3 studs. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 is for everybody. That's pretty much what it is. Now I'm curious. Do I have dark brown here on here? Okay, I do. So that's the brown, and I have dark brown. Just checking. Making sure I have the right color hair on there. We've got all 3 of those. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we need 3 more studs. Great. All right. So we start with a clip. You're doing this 6 times. Wow. So it comes down and then connects on top. That's pretty straightforward. Pretty simple but sturdy build. Finger, well, and then we put this on the bottom. It's kind of like the fingernail or whatever. So you have that downward sloping piece with an upward sloping piece. Very simple concept. And you have fingers. That's some giant fingers. Wow. Do it again this side. 1. Goes backwards. The one thing I find to be amusing about streaming, especially if you're streaming either nobody in the room with you or there's other people in the room, that for someone who likes to talk to themselves, it's kind of like great output. Sounds silly, but still fun. The claw. The claw. Uh-oh. It's not going evenly. There we go. It's kind of a cool piece. Rawr. It's a monkey, not a lion. And those connect. No sound effects, please. I realized I didn't put the notes on the screen. And that connects Oh, that's kind of neat though. It's hidden inside there. And you have a ball. And now it's completely hidden. But you get that turning mechanism. So you can actually turn the hand. That is a very, it's almost like having, the minifigure hands. Totally usable. Good job, Lego. Click. Now, we're actually going to see how this looks. We're going to start with this arm. And this guy has opposable thumbs, so we need to build opposable thumbs. Building them twice. Kind of the same concept with the hand. You've got the All right, take care, Ingrid. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate the support. Enjoy your evening. We'll see you around. Happy building. All right. And then we'll put the little fingernails on there. Or claws. Got one right here. And that kind of gives you that thumb look. And then the same thing for over here. So if you look, you've got, oh, come back. Got yourself a movable. Oh, don't break the thumb. Jeez. So it's kind of like it's a pseudo-looking thumb. It's not fully, because really thumb probably maybe come down just a tad bit more, with a opposable thumb. Let's see here. We got the thumbs on there. And bag number 11 is going to be the head and the chest piece. Oh, and the tail. Forgot this is a Monkey King, so monkeys do have tails. That is definitely a broad looking mech. So let's see what we're going to have in this set. In this bag. Bag number 11. Oh, we got some gold bananas. Cool. Lots more of these metallic gold pieces. Oh, we got a printed piece. What's this? I bet this is an eye. Yeah, I think these are the eyes. Very neat looking. Oh, we got bet it is an extra piece. Some more of these. Got here. Got the big old. But this is really neat. You have a gold banana. Very nice. But that's just like they did on the but it's a silver gold as opposed to what the bananas they used on the Green Dragon mech in the Ninjago movie. They actually used what was that? Like a pearl gold banana. All right, slide you guys over here. And we are now working on just one. Making sure I do this twice. Got some gold. I'm gonna slide this around because like all the small pieces kind of at the top of my bin. It makes it easier to find because if they're close to me, I lose them in the lip. And then one of each. Nope, two of those. And then four of these rounded guys. 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we got stickers coming in. But we'll get there in a minute. Alright, let's put the gold on. This is the most likely the portal circle in which the Monkey Kid will actually view outside of. Oh, we got our hinge piece with a red plate holding it together. That will go against on the bottom. Yep. Straight up there. Okay, so these will be a fun application. How do these go on? So the red arrow, we have a red arrow, points to the top 4 times. So, get my cloth, we're gonna wipe these down. Again, red arrow to the top. Four times. I do appreciate that the stickers have been minimal. They're highlighted pieces. They're just key pieces like the joints of the, like the shoulder pieces, not shoulders, yeah, the shoulders, the upper thighs. A little bit around the ankles. So it's been nope. There we go. Very cool. And the last one. That was crooked. That wasn't even close. All the concentration to focus just putting on a sticker. And do it again. No, that's much better. Much better. Okay. So with this upside down, oh, it actually goes on the outside of the ring here. Perfect. We're gonna add in a inverted bracket, another ring, inverted slope, and a regular slope. The ring, sorry, the bracket goes up top. We'll add in a ring to lock it all in place. And then we have another sticker. The sticker is going to be a control panel. If I'm not mistaken, we have one more sticker after this. So this is a, looks like it has a joystick on it. And the joystick does go at the bottom. I still hold from the belief that some of these stickers are not printed straight. And then it's, or just not centered too, because there's a big black, there's a black border on the side, but there's like very thin border on the other side. No, this goes on top. It's kind of like a locking piece to make it look like it's locked in place. Then, with that upside down, we have one sticker left. We've got two of these. And then we have two semicircle, no, just one. But we have two quarter circles. And the way that's gonna work, cool, is that's gonna go across the top. Kind of gives you that roof feel. And that will go right in the front. So you've got, you're not in focus. You got hinge pieces, there's a control piece, and this is gonna flow right. All right, there we go. So it kind of gives you a nice, good, smooth feel. That's different. That's kind of neat though. It's usually straight, but it's not straight. It's actually going to be a little downward, which makes sense because if you're driving a mech, you're not really looking, straight out. You're going to be looking down so you can actually see where you're going. It's not a bad idea. They did good job of continuing this gold line like around the neck. That's pretty cool. Moving on, we've got that neck piece on. We raised it up. Now to work on the headpiece. All right. Two of those studs on the side. Slope, brown slope, and two hinges. on the side so we can actually build sideways. Or not. So that's facing downwards. The problem with these digital instructions, you can't hardly tell. Too far. Yeah, it's a it's facing down. That's right. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And we don't need these toolbars. I'm just making it worse now. There we go. Much better. Bread. And then we've got some brackets. Not brackets, just 2x2 L's. And then two white jumpers. I haven't seen white pieces since the cloud, actually. Got this, so you can create a another connecting piece there. Browns will connect it through the middle. And then the white jumper pieces right through the middle. That way you can create an offset. Alright, we've got a load of pieces to pull out right here. Looks like the eyes. 2 eye pieces. Red tiles with the curve on the side. Nope, just one of those. Hinge, yellow hinges. Yellow tile. Red clips. Dual red clips. 22. 2 headlight pieces. Holders. Bricks. And then again, a piece I don't see very often. It's out there. It's a 1x3 tile or 1x3 double jumper. So you got a 2-stud jumper, but they're offset. So that's it. Yep. The thing about these newer jumper pieces, they actually don't have any stud or pins in the middle or studs in the middle. Not really studs, they're just pins. So you can actually offset those. You can put it in the middle of each of. So that's the idea behind this, is you can put it right in the middle, which it's a 3, so that makes sense. Same thing. Well, here you've got the pins, but the idea with the pins is you can put the pins through something like that. All right. And then it's telling you to put the red on the side. The headlight pieces will actually go sideways, right? Yep. So you're using a different mechanism for that. forgot a red 1x3, which actually we'll be using. So these are the eyes, and we can turn them so they have a little bit of an angry look, because the Monkey King is upset that the bull demons have been released. Or demon bulls, not bull demons, demon bulls. And then the Robin part faces up. And that's going to connect right. And again, like I was telling you, these little pin pieces can fit right inside those holes. So you've got yourself some eyes and partial nose, top of the bridge of a nose. Is that all the pieces we need? Yep. And that's going to connect right on the white portion. Got red 1x2s all day long. One, those. One of each of those. We have some white tile pieces. Let's put all these white tile pieces, or white pieces in general. That's what's making kind of the nose piece. And our last sticker. We'll get there in a moment. So you have the red that goes on top of the light gray, dark gray. And then this is going to fit right inside there nice and tight. That's nice and snug. Perfect. So you have a round. This follows this same geometry. And this points on down. So you kind of create that whole circle look. And the sticker is a different type of sticker placement. Pointed piece, because it's the nose, it makes sense. So there's no fingerprints hanging in there. Okay. I think this is best if I do it from the other, see if we can get it from the nose to tip piece first. Just helps for centering purposes. No, not even close to being centered. It's stuck. Oh, I really messed it up. Try it again. Much better. Yeah, those stickers are just printed side. They're just not printed center. Yeah, you can see if you look on the sticker, it's totally off-centered. Good job, Lego, for goofing up the stickers. Of course, some people will say, well, why even apply stickers at all? Well, I like stickers. Okay. Oh, that's just like the top of his lip. That is so... It like, doesn't look like anything, and all of a sudden, boom, there's his mouth. There's the top of his mouth. There's the bottom chin. There's his nose. That is pretty neat. Okay, so we're going to start with an upside down. And then two brown L's. So we have red clips. Red clips. Just one? Oh, just one. And then those rounded plate pieces. We got clips and then we got the round pieces. I think that's it. There we go. So that goes on top. The L's go around the edges. The red clip goes on the bottom. And then this flies around. And that way you have. So, oh, it's definitely a loose connection. Keep that going. You've got a red brick with studs on the side, two small wedges, a single brown clip, a closed hinge piece, one plate. What is that? Oh, they're the angled slopes. One angled slope that goes to this one side, another one goes to that's the same side. And then that's the little lip piece and two rounded tile, flat, rounded with flat sides, or side flat with rounded side. Oh wait, it has to go all the way up to the front edge. It's like, what's the point of having an angle if it's not going to use an angle piece? And the red is going to go where again? Oh, right in front, because this goes in the middle. This steps down. This points out the front. And these go in both directions. Yeah. Nice. Where does that go? We don't know yet. That clicks on. You have a rounded inverted tile. Gold slopes. Yep, a gold slope. Two of them though. That was close. Throwing them all over the place. And then two stepped slopes. here. Gives you that angled look. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's pointing down. It creates that tiered look. This. What am I doing here? Oh. Oh, this actually does connect onto here. And this will go onto here. And then we'll continue this sloping action. So it goes all the way around his head. Very nice. It's a giant head. So we'll create some ears. Got a hinge with a brown and gold curves for both sides. That's it, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put this over the side because we know we're going to use that again. But it's going to go the opposite direction. We didn't do this right. This goes the other direction. Completely backwards. There we go. Head goes in here. And it connects to the bottom one. And then we'll make another one. But this time, with what though? Oh, the gold. We'll put another one over there. And a angled slope. Right? I would say yes, yeah. But which way? That one faces inwards there. Sounds good. So, stud goes in there. And this goes in here. And that's gonna give you that ear. Just pass into the back. Do the same thing. Again, I'm just using the table as a flat surface to make these even. And that just swings forward, so you kind of have that almost like sideburn face or cheek shield. It's gonna face. It's gonna go up. No, it's not gonna go up, it's gonna go down. See, I could have done that too on that one. Just flattened out. Nice. I like that looking head. So we have the bananas. Oh, they're not. They're like eyebrows. Gold eyebrows. We got these new pins or these new studs with. Oh, these aren't that new. Never mind. I was thinking these are the ones that they used in the minifigure collection. No, they're just they typically have been used to put clips in, so you can clip a hand in there and stick it to something. So that I only need one. There's an extra. And then this will plug in here. And then you'll have a banana that goes on each side. Had a banana that went on each side. Oh. Drop it completely under the table. That's what they say, not to put that one on until after you put the eyebrows on. Eyebrows, horns, or whatever you want to call it. Crown. He's a crown. He's a king. Let's go back. Oh, that's just the head. We're gonna put the big antenna lips on there. So we're doing this twice. 4 of these big horn curves. 2 of these. What is it? We have the ball pins. We've got a pin connector. And some gold graded slopes. And then double ball receiving joints. I think that takes care of it. So the way this is going to work is these 2 connect together. With the hole in there. There we go. And on one side, put the ball pin as far as we can go. And then the red last horn bit goes in the end. Again, we'll just flatten these out. Looks good. And we'll build this little contraption where that's what we need to get out with these brown pieces. And it faces to the front. Oh. Like that. And no, it faces the ball side, not the joint side. Got it. So that way it faces down. And those both connect in the back. Definitely gives a lot of weight to the back. Nice big whippy antennas. Bring those up tad. straighten out a little bit. And that's going to go on the head. It's kind of weird looking. Your head's on the ground, sir. So, looks like oh, so they use this post back here. I don't know if you can see this. So you've got a post. It doesn't connect anything. But all that does is so your head doesn't go too far back. Stays up there. But he does have the ability to look around. That's one massive looking mech. But we're not there yet. Now we gotta build the tail. Tail. Lots of hinges. Not hinges, joints. 2 of those. So we're going to do this twice. So you get 1, 2. 2 of those. And then 2 gray plates. And then 2 receiving joints. So there should be 6 each. 3 and 3. Okay, good. We have a hinge on both sides. Joints on both sides. That's over the ball joint. And then this goes right through the middle. Ah, that's kind of cool. Same thing. Joints. Never thought about using those middle pieces. And that connects together. And then we have 6. So 1, 6. So we got 6 of these. 2, 3. Nope. And then there we go. So you have the brown on the bottom and gold on the top. Okay. I'm just going to make it consistent where the Lego always faces the bottom. I like a little bit of... Hey there, 12 Bench. I see some Monkey Kid. You are correct. It is the Monkey King Warrior Mech. Yeah, on the title. It's all right. We are nearing the end of this. Hey, thanks for following me there, 12 Bench. We are completing the tail right now as I speak. Doing some repetitious building. Satisfying repeating click. This is one long tail. What's next? And it goes on the back. All right, let's bring it around. All right, so we've got, yeah, getting here just so you can see the completion of it, and I'm going to do some comparison to other mechs that I've built. Set builds, not ones I've personally created. So we've got a double connection right here. Nice. Cool thing with this tail is it's not it's free hinge, but you can make it, kind of stable so it can stay. Yeah, the element, there's a lot of neat elements in here. You got these shiny metallic gold pieces all throughout this whole set, which is really nice. Let's see, what else do we have for this tail piece? It's a very pretty build indeed. That's it. I feel like there's some more to be had on that. I feel like I'm missing some pieces because where did I miss? I feel like I missed something on his head, possibly. Did I miss his head? No, that seems legit. I got that. There's nothing there. This is not typical. You have, yeah, return the kit. All that build, oh, by the way, I'm just going to return this. You don't typically get two 1x2s extra pieces, so I feel like I messed up somewhere. Ah, there they are. They went to, it goes right here. It's just a little riser. That's all it is. Possibly to kick it down even further, or just covers it further inside the arm. There we go. That looks so much better. Actually, I can't even tell the difference. And then on to, let's see, where are we at? Head done, we got the antennas done, we finished the tail. Now we got bag number 12. So what do we do with this tail? This tail's gonna be in the way. We'll just swing it around so he's gonna not hitting everything. Let's see what new fun pieces we have. We do have some extra pieces in this one, in this bag. So BrickFella gets to hoard pieces. He is accumulating quite a collection. And then our final bag, which actually includes this very long Technic pin axle. So, from what I understand, oh boy, there's some neat pieces I see already. So we got some cool chain, some gold chain. These are cool. There already is one already right. Actually, I'll pop this up here. It's a lantern piece, which I'm guessing is going to be coming up here in a minute. But basically, it's the pumpkin in a red color. Got some tassels, more gold tiles. I think that should do it. Some gold wheel, nice. Some gold wheels. So let's go back to our instructions here. Finish off this staff. Oh, and we forgot, we also going to include this guy, a cloth. That is, wow, that's pretty nice. So first off, we gotta put some lanterns together. Let's slide this aside. Yep, the staff is coming in, but we've got to get these little elbow lanterns first. And what's neat about these, I just noticed these come with pins. We're doing this 4 times. So we'll lay these out 4 times. So they do give you a nice selection, not just like, hey, here's just one of this piece, but you do get, in this set, you do get 5 of these lantern pieces. If I can, okay, this is just like in this episode of Watch Waldo because these look very similar with the red. They're round. No, Doc, you can never get enough Lego, can you? Plus, I didn't get to stream it all. I had to watch all you people stream. Yes, all you people. I'm not good enough on the streaming yet, so I just have to sit back and watch that. And I didn't jump on the boat fast enough to take a slot. And tassels. We forgot tassels. Well, thanks, 12 Bands. Okay, so we start off with the black pin goes inside the. That's gonna be. Tell me it goes through. Okay, it does go through. Okay, it's not going through. Why isn't it going through? Oh, there it goes. And we've got a little lantern. How cool is that? Well, thanks. I'm sorry to make a note earlier, but thanks to 12 Bands for following. Definitely appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, save some money. It's hard to save money when you keep buying Lego profusely. And those go, oh, they go on the back of the legs and so what we're gonna do, I think I'm just gonna put this right about here. Open it up. We've got a couple joints. Got one right in here. Got one on here, here, and here. So basically the back of the legs. As I break it. I did not make this a very simple. Because the knees don't bend, kind of stuck, forcing it in there. Pop these joints out a little bit. There we go. There, oh, no, that did not help at all. Not sure how they intended to put that joint in there. Unless... I'm just going to take it out. Okay, this has got to be one of the... Yeah, it just says put it in there. Okay, if you say so. It is becoming one of the most difficult connections I think I've ever put together. We'll use this guy to apply some leverage to it. Oh, that might work. Just take out the whole thing. I like that idea better. And then it comes out, of course. Of course. But if you don't put it all the way in, see, I think that's a trick. Just pop that off and leave a little bit of a gap, because that way, if you put all the way in, it won't swing all the way down. Put our tassel back on. That way, you've got some clearance to move. Again, just pull this out just a tad. We're going to pop this guy off. Doesn't matter. You want it just enough so it can clear that gap right there and break it off again. That way you have some clearance. And then the elbows. The elbows are going to be a little bit different because you actually have access to apply leverage. But again, you just want to see if we can back this out just a tad. That way you have some clearance to perfect. Same thing. A little bit of clearance. Tassels are nice and fun to play with there. All right, so we're just going to leave him front and center right here. bring the instructions back in. Finish this off. Oh, we gotta turn it around because we gotta put in another pin. Pin for something. So what is that one? It's a red one. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing with this pin? Oh, look at this fancy stuff. All right, so you've got a nice felt set on this side. You've got that typical, mesh-looking material. So, goes on these little ball clips here, and then this will cover over that pin there. Oh, and then you have a little yellow bit that will just hold it in place. That is neat. So since we're here, we're going to put these together. Do these twice. So you've got a joint, ball joint. That's actually a receiving joint with a teal tile. Oh, that's the and then the gold piece, and that's gonna go on top and just locks it in place. Same thing, yellow with the receiving joint and a teal with the web and another gold tile. Finish off those. Oh, we have flags? Wait, where's the flag? Oh, these gold things. Nice. So, sorry, you're gonna have to move back. We got some instructions to look at. Oh, we have them there. So, since they're all the same, peel these out. So these like gold foil almost, or foil period. Very sturdy. Like a thick cardstock almost. Almost, I don't say rubberized, but definitely has some. They're not gonna easily rip, that's for sure. And then I think these are gonna be for the front. So we've got 4 of these. Ah, they're all different styles. You have different writings. I don't know what they stand for though. The Monkey King Warrior Mech. Not sure. So we're gonna start with the one that's like looks like a HK. Doesn't peel apart. Okay. You've got pin through this side, and it comes back through this way, so that locks it in place. tassel on this side. Doesn't fall apart. And then you have our candlestick. Gold candlestick. It's a nice, I didn't notice those before. Nice. And then a claw. And that one's gonna connect. Let's turn this around. Sorry, tail, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. So the first flag goes right in the middle here. Second flag is the writing here. Same style. Oh, this must have been poked through yet. Same thing, tassel on the outside. And then say, oh, that doesn't have, that's just a claw, so no candlestick on that one. Raise up, and that's gonna go on the bottom side. So this flag goes out the back, this one goes in the bottom. Again, tassels can be turned, so they kind of hang down a little bit. And then we're gonna use the one that's a backwards K. But this time we're going to come in from the other side. Tassels on the outside. Nope, that's not a tassel. With a candlestick and a clip. And that's going to go in the middle. Again, we'll change this so it hangs down a tad. Looks good. And then the last one. Same thing. It's a nice use of using that raised piece to lock it in place. Well, the tassel locks it in place. It just keeps it from sliding inwards. And just a single clip. Don't need the extension. And it's going to go down low. So you can actually raise these up, raise it up a little more. Turn these so the tassels can actually fall a little bit. need to do my research and wonder what the flags truly represent in that culture. And now we've got these things that go along the front. One done. I'll go ahead and pull this one out since it's going to be coming up next. Set it off to the side. All right, so we've got, how does this angle work? Short side here. And short side, is that right? It goes around the side. That's what it looks like. So we connect in the back. There's a ball joint right here. And my guess is and I'll do it again on this side. You can see there is there's a ball joint right in here. And this is going to spin around. I'm guessing there's going to be a use of a pin in there. That's my guess. So yeah, you've got brown pin, and it goes right through the middle. Oh, it goes through the middle of that one. So if you go too far in, then you're hitting into the not go all the way through. Oh, got it. So actually, the yellow part goes on there, and then you put this in because it actually doesn't go all the way. Oops, sorry. It doesn't go all the way through. And the idea behind it is so you can actually control where this apron goes. Same thing, pin with a bit through it, goes to the front of this and into this joint. So that makes sense. And then the front piece has two little holes right here. Covers up the front. And you have two chains. I just have one chain that covers the middle, locks it in place. And then we have now. And now we make the staff. Cool. So we can set him aside. We're going to finish the staff. And we have extra other pieces though, if we want to use. Go through the middle at the end, yeah. Goes to the middle there. Oh, they have those ball joints on the end. That's why they. So we're gonna have how many of these? Just one for now. And that goes on the bottom. I'm gonna cheat. Put it on the end this way. All right. We need 22. 5, 8, 10, 5. We don't need that. 5. So we have, say, 5, 11, and 11. Wait, is there 2 sticks? No, just 1. Oh, we stick them together and do them double. That's why you need 22. Because I figure it's easier to slide 2 at a time than 1 at a time. I say, why not slide the whole thing at the same time? Probably too much friction. No, don't roll away. I mean, let's go bold and do it 3 at a time. Is that too much? Yeah, that's for the average user. It's probably too much. Just don't break the Technic rod here. From my understanding, this set and they don't have this long of Technic rod in any sets besides this one and possibly the Yoda what is that? Lightsaber. So again, we need one more with a tile and a rounded plate. Plate goes on top and tiles on top. And that goes in. I did it completely backwards, so, but I just flip it around. Oh wow, you're not kidding, that does not move. That does not move. So yeah, you cannot do 22 at the same time. Yeah, you can't do 22 at the same time. It is goofed up again. Instructions are small, so I couldn't pay attention. Still my fault. So, try this again. Go back. So the studs are facing down. And then this is facing. There we go. It's interesting to see the different color variations in the red. With that many red together, there is some slight color deviations. And then we can put this on the end. Followed by clip. Then we have two more that we'll do twice. So you have 6. No, they're stacks of 3. One more. There it is. No, don't knock it down. And then comes with this peg on top. See, well, it's probably they probably did it that way because it's a shorter rod. So nice 6 of these. They all go the same direction. The part facing out, it looks like. Yep. And that, got little extra pieces. Before I snap it into place, we're going to give that over to, oh, what are we doing? Whoa, we're knocking everybody over. There you go, BrickFella. And then let's open up his hands. Because it's such a large mech, it's quite large. Let's move him back. So you can see, I mean, his full glory of how big this guy really is. I'm just gonna move this over here. So yeah, so you got, oh no, you got the Monkey King. Monkey King himself here flying across the middle. The Monkey Kid, he's gonna go inside here. Got quite the control center. Got a little mini modular build. You got the little mini demon bull. BrickFella with all his extra pieces. Definitely a really cool build. A lot of fun techniques. Again, really digging the joint in his shoulder. That is still my most impressive piece and part of the set. Is that not? He just holds it like that, I guess. Holds it with one side, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely a very large mech compared to the rest. So let's do some comparison here as I tear apart my building in planter box. slide you guys out of the way. Oh. Take all the extra pieces off to the side. So kind of give you some perspective. Here's Monkey King Mech. This back so we can get some good perspective shots. So you got Monkey King. I just finished, if you've been following me for a little bit, I just got done doing the Lloyd's Titan Mech. And it doesn't even hold a candle to the size of the Titan Mech. Sorry, Lloyd. This one doesn't even stand up very well. That's one thing I don't like about that one. It is definitely not a sturdy mech. So it's tall, but I mean, just the height difference from where his head is to where his head is. I mean, I can throw these things up in the air and I've already surpassed it by 2 inches. So there's, yeah, so that's Titan Mech. We'll just slide him off to the side. And we'll bring Monkey King over just a little bit. And what we're going to do, we're going to bring in my previous reigning champion, which was Fire Mech. Well, I guess Titan Mech would hold the title because his wings, this little outrigger flyer thing, but height-wise, he wasn't really doing it for height. They were both pretty close. But yeah, with the way he's sitting, this guy is definitely, their waists are all about the same height. At least these guys, they have the longer legs. Titan Mech's not quite as tall. Doesn't have quite as long legs. And even from this perspective, it doesn't look like he's as tall either, but head on, well, that's because he's actually fully down again. Let's give a little bit of, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, the Monkey King Mech is definitely taller than all of them. And you got little tiny BrickFella surrounded by giants. So that was definitely a very fun build, considering all the other stuff you get with it, with the outlier building, the little rock formation with Monkey Kid, and then again with these antennas, these little head pieces that come up off of the Monkey King's head, it surpasses the height. Now, I mean, I could, if we just take everything down that's not like really part of their build. Let's put their flags down. If we roll these guys down. With all that said, I mean, Monkey King still takes the height. With this whole extra piece in the back, if you're going just off the head piece here, he still is about the same height with Fire Mech. But yeah, Monkey King takes it. So we have a new champion in the house. I'd get the Oni Titan now, but he doesn't even hold a candle. He still comes in too low, but it's not really a mech. He's a organic Titan giant. So that doesn't count. It's not a mech. Doesn't have a guy inside. So, well, all that to say, Monkey King says thanks for watching and happy building. Take care.